It is the 4th of JLI. So I'm putting you two on the top.
Yes, allies.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's a holiday. This is why this is happening. You're on the top row. I'm on the bottom row. We lost Katie to a lightning hitting the gas plant.
Truly incredible
Situation. We lost Mo, and then Mo just snuck in that he's not coming.
We know where he lost
amidst
Mo.
the chaos.
Despite confirming 2 days ago.
Right.
Just saying.
No,
hashtag not an ally.
He's got to man that big green egg.
Oh,
on the
green egg. That's
on the condo balcony. He's got to make that thing work today. He's working overtime. We'll dig into the Katie texts in a little bit because it's fucking hilarious.
Mo doesn't have Wi-Fi at his place. Can't move a laptop out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, a live grill feed would be pretty sick.
Why would that not? Like,
I'll ping the chat. I'll say, hey Mo, give us a live stream.
It's like he doesn't. He's a Twitch streamer. He should know these things. Does he not know that grilling is like a whole section on Twitch? He could be
content
he could be like building his channel right now.
Right.
Mo Grills. So we'll get to the Katie texts. But what I want to start with, and Zach, I'll just ask you first. How have you watched The Bear? How far into The Bear?
I haven't even jumped
watched
in
a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to do this weekend.
Well, we'll leave it completely spoiler free. But Eden, one of your most controversial stances has reared its ugly head yet again.
Is it that chopsticks are the best eating utensil?
The Bear has been renewed for season 5.
Okay.
And for those who don't know, you want to give them an update on your feelings on how long shows should be going?
Shows should not keep renewing because is it that controversial? Anyway, the take is that shows are now written to just be renewed and they don't actually tell a complete story or even care to tell a complete story. Their goal is to get renewed for another season. They want to capitalize on it. I get that. But like at what cost? You know, what is the cost? Like, what is the story you're trying to tell? 3 seasons is all you need. If you need more than 3 seasons, you're doing it wrong.
I'm with it.
And this is especially pertinent to The Bear, which it was. I mean, they talked about it.
They kind of told it after last season.
Told everybody that it was going to be 3 seasons.
Now, granted, I haven't watched the season yet, so maybe this season is important. I don't know, but like after I would have been good after last season. Like I was like, oh,
the intention. If the original intention was that this is going to be a 3-season story arc, then that's what it should have been. And now we're stretching it out just because what? Just because they can get it renewed. Chicago Italian beef sandwich is such a good show topic that like they have to drag it out to 5 seasons.
Whoa.
Sorry, I didn't mean to slander the
you don't need the sandwich doesn't need to catch a stray there.
I'm sorry.
But hold on. It's fine. It's a good sandwich.
Thank you.
It's not a banh mi.
Thank you.
Like it's
fine.
It's fine. It's a good sandwich.
It's good. Yes.
It's a good sandwich. Had it there, enjoyed it. Enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like,
okay. So the 3rd season got stretched to the 4th season. They announced like when 3 came out that they were already doing 4. Like that was the plan. And so what happened was that the creator was like, originally it was 3. FX Hulu probably came to them and were like, yo, can we make some more money?
We haven't had a hit in a while
of that Bear.
We need you.
We like this. Can you keep doing that? And then 4 came out, and like I said, no spoilers, but it's pretty clear that like 3 and 4, the character arcs are pretty much continuous. Like it's the same arc in 3 and 4 for a lot of the characters, and they resolve those arcs, and they, yada yada.
Okay.
But when I'm watching it halfway through the season, I'm like, these motherfuckers are not ending this shit this year. I can tell. Like I just started feeling it.
But is that a good viewing experience for you? Is that a good feeling to know that that the season's not gonna wrap?
I don't need the arcs to last from one season to the next.
It did not need. They should have. There's a lot of things that should have just been done in season 3.
Yeah.
I it still works. It's still a good show. Like that's the thing.
I bet
it's still a really good show. The acting is top tier. The filmmaking's top tier, and like they do a really good job of creating like one-on-one scenes where two people talk, and like both actors are killing it, and like you get the most out of the characters that way. And they resolved season 4 in a way that could have been an ending. It's definitely not a traditional ending, but they could have ended it there. And the episode is called fucking Goodbye. And then season 5.
Then say goodbye. Like I just feel like I genuinely feel like this is a dilution of the quality. And
it for sure is. I think what happened is like I think season 2 is one of the best seasons of a show that we've had in like last 10 years. It's definitely in like the top 3 of any show. And then I think 3 could have been that level if it had been the last one. And then like 3 and 4 are both good, but not excellent. And now season 5, who the fuck knows? Like once they do 5, all bets are off, and we'll see.
Next thing you know, we're going to be on The Bear season 8.
Next thing you know, they're going to, it's going to be more sandwiches, and Eden's really going to be pissed off because the Chicago.
I'm going to be the one that's like, are we still talking about this show 8 years later or 10 years later?
They'll just invent like a dipping sauce that like.
Oh my God. But I love a dipping sauce, you know?
Dude, if they actually showed us the invention of a dipping sauce. And
I'm in. I'm back in. All right, I'm back in.
They consulted with some real food scientists. And they changed the game with the dipping sauce. Vance wants to know, do we feel the same way about Shogun? Shogun's even worse. Even worse.
We feel that way, yeah.
Shogun's even worse because it's based on source material. And guess what? Season 1 was the source material.
Yeah, there's no more. The writing, like whenever something is based on a book, a web drama, a webtoon, whatever, like, and once it runs out of source material, guess what? Some writers are gonna have to make up some bullshit.
They're gonna make shit up, and it's not gonna go well.
I'm gonna guess right now. Not the correct writers either.
What do you mean by correct?
So Maze, I look like this.
They're gonna be real white.
Yeah, you guys look different than me.
Yeah.
And the culture it's being written about is East Asian. So I'm just saying.
Maybe they'll have a couple more white guys wash ashore in Shogun season 2. You know, up the white guy count.
Amazing. Could always use another white guy.
We lost the best character, who's the Japanese translator lady. Let's bring in some more whites. That'll fix it. Yeah, I mean, I think that, and it'll also be interesting because what's weird about The Bear is that because of when they release and because of when the broken ass Emmy calendar is, season 2 came out, everybody was going crazy for it. Then it won the Emmy for season 1.
Oh.
Then season 3 came out, people were like, "What?" And then it didn't win the Emmy for season 2, which was the best season. And now season 3 is coming up for Emmys, and season 4 is out, and who the fuck knows? And we'll see what happens there. And they 100% renewed it because it's a huge hit, and it's going to get nominated for Emmys every single year.
I mean, we love money. I get it. But at what cost, you know?
Yeah.
We love money.
I'll probably watch it all. Actually, I'll start this afternoon. Maybe I'll watch it all today. I don't know. I probably will watch it all today. I'm almost certain I'll watch it all after this. Yeah.
Not going to go get some
Italian beef
non-pork products off of Mo's Grill.
Oh.
I am not trusting Mo to grill or cook me anything.
Oh. Wow.
You saw his message just now?
July.
Yeah. That's
not grilling, but tried to smoke ribs yesterday and was an utter disaster. I'm good.
From the source himself. That's not even like, you know.
It's that big green egg, man. It's too hot. I guarantee it just got too hot and he wasn't ready for how
too hot for Mo to handle.
You know who I do trust? I trust that Ian Carmel. That dude can work a green egg. I've never had one complaint off anything he has grilled or anything there. He's smoked ribs. He's done all this stuff. He nails it every time. Mo.
It's a learning curve, you know.
I trust Jamie to cook and bake stuff. Not Mo.
And then the other one is Squid Game, which I have not.
I did not dive in yet, but I want to do that
season 3 on that yet.
Now that it's the second half of season 2, which they're calling season 3, is out, I will watch the entirety of season 2.
Oh, that's right. You were holding off. Yeah.
And by that, I mean seasons 2 and 3 as labeled in Netflix. It's one season, you guys. It's season 1, season 2, part 1, season 2, part 2. But it's season 2 and season 3. It was so funny. One of my friends was talking about it last week when we were at dinner. And she was like, oh, I think I'm going to get through the second season tonight. It's only like 6 episodes. And I was like, that's like just the first half.
Yeah, that's actually the half of.
She like didn't get it. Like she didn't like get what I was saying. And I was like, never mind. Just go home and watch it. You got this.
Yeah, Netflix with the ultimate gaming the system shit of they only release their big hits every quarter.
Yeah.
So that they can fucking pump their subs and shit. God. Unbelievable.
I mean, that's how you do it.
I gotta say, I watched season 2 part 1, and I wanted to like it really bad, and it just was not that should have been one and done. They should have just let it go.
Yeah,
I'm like
it was a phenomenon. Just let it be a phenomenon.
It was like season 2.1 was fine. It wasn't bad. It didn't live up anywhere close to season 1.
And like, I know that you guys don't have a concept of this, but they got like major actors to join season 2. Like these are major Kang Han-il, Im Si-won. Like these are huge Korean blockbuster actors. And I'm just like, really, like you just didn't need it. And honestly, like I blame
Netflix.
Yes, and
they fucked up Arrested Development.
Westerners,
we like money too. We get it.
Something. Yeah. Once Westerners find something, they ruin everything.
Well, Netflix fucks up everything. Like Netflix, when they tried to redo Arrested Development, it's awful.
Yeah.
How do you make all those people not funny?
Yeah,
it was awful.
Arrested Development, 3 seasons in my head.
Yeah. I stopped on every rewatch. I stop as soon as season 3 is over. I stop.
And guess what? Talks are happening that they're gonna fucking make an American version. Yeah, the whites are gonna fuck up Squid Game. Yeah,
I'm all good.
And this is what we were saying, like talking about how it's just like we're just recycling IP, and this isn't even like old IP. This is IP from 3 years ago.
Again,
like, why are we already recycling?
I would never compliment Amin Al-Hassan, right? Ever,
never.
But his idea that don't remake the good stuff.
Yeah.
Remake the bad stuff.
Yes.
Remake the stuff that didn't work.
Yeah.
And make it right. Do that.
It's pretty funny because it used to be like, all right, we'll remake Old Boy. Which they ruined, but at least that was like a foreign film that maybe
and like not that many people know it. Yeah.
That white people did not know about.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen fucking Squid Game.
Yeah.
It was the most popular thing in the world.
In the world, and even in the US. Like in the US, people fucking watch that shit. You're gonna make a white guy version?
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
And it's not gonna make sense. Like
didn't they already remake Squid Game with Mr. Beast? I think he just did a Squid Game.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a remake.
I can't. Please, yeah.
Iron Salamander has a good point though, Zach. What if Gerard Butler's in it?
Yeah, I think I'd watch it then.
Gerard Butler, Zach.
By the way, I am sick as fuck this morning, and I'm trying to keep it together. And I've done the Gerard Butler voice a lot.
Too many times already.
A lot. We did a CT5 this morning. I just did it now. I don't feel good when I do it. I am really trying. Like I'm.
All right, Gerard Butler, take the holiday off.
I'm gonna collapse into bed as soon as this shit is over. I don't feel good. That just reminded me how bad I feel.
I love that it was the Gerard Butler impression.
Yeah, because I have a sore throat,
Yeah.
like it's, and like I can feel like my glands are like swollen and everything. So like every time I go into that, I'm like, fuck. As soon as it's over, I'm like,
there's
fuck.
something going around
stop.
this summer that's like a
I
sore
feel
throat thing.
I feel like shit. I woke up. I started feeling bad the other night, and then I went for a walk and I felt better, and then I was feeling bad last night. I went for a walk and bad idea. Like it felt worse, and I feel like shit this morning. Gerard Butler's not helping.
It's Gerard Butler's fault.
It's Gerard Butler's fault for sure for being so fucking charming.
Welcome to the Friday mailbag.
I think it's the Friday mailbag right now.
I'm not trying to make you do it.
I think I might be my own worst enemy today. I don't think I have any self-control. I'm gonna die.
All right, so at 6:58 a.m. Pacific time, so it's 9 a.m. Wisconsin time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Katie Chernobyl text, I might be out today. Lightning hit the gas plant and the air is poison. So we're packing up and going to my sister's.
Insane.
Let's just like process that for a second.
Is her sister far enough from the
Yeah,
gas
I was like,
plant?
where? I thought her sister was also somewhere like within a 20-minute radius.
I feel like lightning hitting the gas plant. It's a big radius of destruction.
The air is poison.
The air is poison.
And like, what does that mean? You know, like, what is Wisconsin like? What do they not like give instructions for this kind of thing? Like, what is?
There's no.
Go to your sister's. What's the instruction?
Go to your. So it was like that thing that shows up on your phone. That's like the.
Yeah.
Amber alert. Like when they told me that a hurricane was going to hit San Francisco. Exactly.
Yeah.
It says lightning hit the gas plant. But the metaphorical possibilities of what lightning hit the gas plant is extensive.
That's what it feels like every time I do this Gerard Butler voice this morning. Lightning is hitting the gas plant.
And Zach found lightning vodka.
I did.
Which hit the gas plant.
Yeah. Two cups for Katie, as always. With
gas
Sprite
plant.
Zero.
Gas plant could be your lungs.
It could be.
Gas plant could be
your stomach. Your intestines.
And Zach said, is anybody going to comment on how Wisconsin?
It is a Wisconsin ass thing for this to
It
be.
is, but I don't think it's specific to Wisconsin. I do think it is.
Cheese factories? I guess they do.
I mean, you have to think about it. Like, how many places have like a gas plant in the middle of nowhere where it could just get hit? You know, like a gas plant in New York wouldn't just get hit because there's too much other stuff to hit around it first.
Right.
Correct.
Like,
also, lightning. You know. Like
yeah.
No, it's a plains thing. It's a wide open spaces.
Yeah.
Also, you're getting weird storms out there.
Yeah.
I guess Wyoming, it could happen in Wyoming or something.
I don't think they have gas in Wyoming.
Cheese plant for sure. They have
I'm pretty
cheese
sure that's
plants.
right, actually. Yeah.
They have to have cheese plants because like curds are
Oh yeah, you're right.
The process part of the cheese.
Yeah, that is the process part. Yeah.
So like in order to separate the cheese from the curd, you need
they are packaging all that shit. Like I guess it's not really organic.
It's a lot of mass produced.
Yeah, it's a lot of mass produced.
Queso. So that would be a different story entirely if lightning hit the cheese plant.
I just think of them as so like prideful about their mediocre cheese that they feel like they would want to do it, you know, the right way for all their cheese, but maybe that's too.
I was just thinking if a cheese plant got hit by lightning, if it could make like mozzarella sticks or something, you know, like it's kind of like frying. It's kind of like frying cheese, right?
If you knew the lightning was going to hit, you could time it at the right time, you just threw a shitload of breadcrumbs across the plant as the lightning hit. Would it make mozzarella sticks?
So it's like a Back to the Future scenario, but
that's a good question.
That's science.
1.21 gigawatts.
We could do that with like Mythbusters, right?
Mozzarella sticks.
That guy's
That guy D-Fry says the cheese is the gas, and Dan McLeod says the air is cheese.
That's not wrong either.
If the cheese is the gas and the lightning hit the cheese plant, then the air would be cheese.
Yeah.
That's science. I'm pretty sure that's how science works.
That is.
B-ball bows. Yeah, I think lightning's a little bit stronger than a fryer. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Yeah, so pray for Katie and her Midwestern disaster.
I kind of want some cheese curds now.
Of course. It's Friday. Did you have lunch? I mean, you did have lunch, so you should be slightly less impacted on the hunger front.
I did.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
she
but
could
like,
be as hungry as she wants to be.
What about second breakfast?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a
don't tell
we can eat as much as
how much hunger she can or can't have.
Do you not know who the biggest mukbang stars are? Asian women that look just my size.
Exactly.
Even smaller, maybe.
That's
actually.
exactly what I was gonna say.
Thank you, ally.
I don't know. I think white men should monitor how much Asian women
how much women, especially Asian women, eat. Yeah.
I don't
think
know.
There was an Oxford study about that or something.
4th of July, we should, really.
It is the 4th of July.
It is our country's Independence Day.
Yeah.
Okay. Paul Bull sent
just
a monstrosity of an Australian Domino's situation.
Oh boy.
Oh. Yep.
Domino's teams up with 4 and 20. I don't know what that is. In America, that would be a weed situation.
Maybe it's a weed there.
Maybe it's a weed there.
If you ask the New York Times, it would say something about it being like a reference to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. No.
4 and 20. 4 and 20 is the meat pie.
Oh, have you had? Is this like those like little pizza cupcake things?
Ooh.
Kind of.
Okay, I've had those. They're okay. The pizza cupcake thing, those frozen things you can buy.
Classic meat pies are what they're called, but yeah, it looks like there's a Hungry Man massive meat pie, 60% bigger.
Okay, hold on.
Beef, cheese, and bacon pies, microwavable classic beefs. They got rolls.
So it's like Pillsbury.
They love that fucking rolls.
Party pies.
Or it's like Hot Pocket.
Yeah, so Hot Pocket.
Like a Hot Pocket meats
ripping off a lot of things.
Yeah.
Meat pie.
Is that a burger?
It says butter chicken.
A cheeseburger pie.
Cheeseburger. Beef and cheese, chicken, vegetable. So, anyways, and then you get to the Angus. There's an Angus section. That's good. But Domino's has created a meat pie crust pizza.
So it's like stuffed crust, but
it's
those
like
are meat pies.
Crust, but they're circles.
Okay.
Put in a circle.
Circles? Why are they?
Oh wait, let me try to find something that I saw last night on my walk.
Confused.
Because they're each circle is a pie.
Okay.
And what's confusing to me about this is just the ratio of meat pie to pizza.
Yeah, the pizza part looks really small. Like
that is not a good ratio for me.
No.
And those are, is that tomato sauce or tomatoes? Are those cherry tomatoes? I thought it was
They're
like
not tomato. It really honestly looks like dollops of ketchup to me from here. Little Hershey Kiss.
Yeah, a little Hershey Kiss of ketchup.
Ketchups. But I do not see the crust under the pizza. Yeah. I think that thing's just gonna flop right down, and then you're holding a meat pie in your hand, and then now the pizza is on the floor.
And it looks like there's only like one bite of actual pizza, like.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't look very.
And then you got a meat pie.
It
looks like you're getting an extra small pizza.
Yeah.
With 8 meat pies.
So like this kind of reminds me of the Domino's stuffed crust pizza, no dill, because like it had like no pizza. It was like this much crust that was stuffed with mozzarella, but like there was not enough pizza. Like the pizza to crust ratio was not a ideal one for if you actually wanted some pizza. Like if you just wanted cheese sticks or if you just want meat pies, sure. This is like a bite of pizza with meat pies if you want it, but it's not enough pizza.
The concept of a stuffed crust is to make crust more interesting. And now what you've done is you've made crust an entirely
You've made crust. Yeah, you've made the crust
entirely. And as you can see, Eden, on this carefully labeled graphic, it says 2 tomato sauce squeezies included.
Squeezies.
And I am going to no dill that.
Squeezy.
2 tomato sauce squeezies?
No.
Not 1, but 2.
And they're calling it Australia's favorite love child. Sorry, Paul. And I guarantee you're gonna be in the Discord fucking telling us that we don't know what we're talking about.
There's no way.
There's no way, man.
Also, what's on that pizza? Is that what?
That's just a pile of
bacon.
Their bullshit bacon.
Yeah, is that their Australian bacon?
Is that supposed to be pepperoni?
Fraudulent bacon. And I mean, you can't even see the sauce. It's just a pile of meats.
Well, they got the
which
squeezy.
I'm not opposed to, honestly. Maybe there is a squeezy underneath. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. At least this one, they look like more like a crust.
Yeah.
The other picture, it legit looks like 8 meat
that
pies.
looks like. But that is that how? I mean, that looks like shit.
Well, this. It's unclear if this one is Domino's.
Oh,
but this is 4 and 20 doing a stuffed crust pizza, and then the other one is Domino's. So not 100% sure on that, but I'm sorry, Paul. This is a no deal for me, bro.
No deal indeed.
No deal. I'm sorry, Paul. But if you try it and report back, let us know.
Oh yeah, has he tried this?
Yeah, have you tried it, or did you just submit it for us to?
He just submitted it. He gave no additional context.
Okay.
We'll need to know if you or anyone you know has actually tried this pizza meat pie hybrid.
Mountain Dit Rides, is the Discord free? Do I have to get a Patreon? You do have to get a Patreon. It is for the Patreons.
Yeah.
Get in there and chop it up.
Chop it up.
And submit some questions.
Yeah.
Submit stuff for us to dill or no dill.
Mm-hmm.
We love dill or no dill.
That Aussie talk is weird. What the fuck is a squeezy?
Great question.
So I wasn't the only one that didn't know what a squeezy was. Okay,
this is pretty straightforward.
I think it just means a squeeze bottle of sauce, right? Yeah. But tomato sauce there is ketchup.
Yeah. Okay. Correct. So that is ketchup.
It is ketchup.
Okay.
Gross. It's a dollop of ketchup
on pizza.
Gross.
Well, it's ketchup on a meat pie. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
It's my bad.
Pretty far from the pizza part. It's separated by like a mountain of crust and whatever's in the meat pie as well. Also, like meat pie with meaty ass pizza. Overkill? Wouldn't you want to complement those flavors a little bit?
I don't know. Is it that different from a meat lover's pizza? Probably. Yeah.
Well, it is because you got that extra meat lovers thing and crust.
Yeah,
did I make up that Pizza Hut or one of the chains here tried to do like a crust that had like little sausages in it? Did I make that up?
No, you didn't make that up.
Okay.
Is that a thing?
Stuffed crust with sausage. I know.
Like little mini hot dogs or something. Like
mini hot dogs, like those little Vienna sausages.
Pizza Hut sausage stuffed crust pizza.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. I'm listening. Hold on. What kind of sausage are we talking about? If it's a Vienna sausage, I'm not interested.
I think it was just like a little mini
proper.
Yeah, like sausage.
Oh wow, there's variety of these. There's a couple different.
I don't hate this idea just as an idea. I don't know if I want Pizza Hut executing it, but like I don't hate this idea.
You know, because the crust needs something. The crust needs something a lot of the time.
I'm often not eating the crust.
Yeah. Unless I have like a really good like garlic sauce or like cheese to go, like, you know.
So first I present this little cocktail weenie pig in a blanket.
Absolutely not.
And that
this is not what I'm looking for.
That one is not. That's the closest we got to what the Australians did to the world. But then there's also this kind, which is, it looks like one giant hot dog all the way around through the crust.
I'm not mad at the idea.
Yeah, but
I don't know if that looks like it's killing it, but I'm not mad at the idea.
The concept is one that I could accept.
There's something here.
There's
definitely something here. I don't know if I need that to be a cheesy crust.
Right. I agree. I have to agree with Zach here, you know, like
cheddar crust, sausage in the dough crust.
Crust. Why would it be cheddar?
This is also Pizza Hut Brunei.
Where's Brunei? I'm sorry, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Brunei is.
Yeah, I did notice it said like Sanang Saja.
Southeast
I was like,
Asia. It's
that sounds
in the
Indonesian.
Philippines.
Okay, Indonesian or Philippines.
Near it's north of Indonesia. It's west of the Philippines. It's kind of like in between, east of Malaysia.
Okay, so I was almost right.
Yep, almost right.
It's basically right.
Thank you.
Did you see Pablo do that segment where he was talking about like geolocators or whatever, about the guys who can see a picture of a road and then tell you?
Oh, I've seen that dude. Like people freak out about on TikTok where like he sees
terrifying.
a picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we showed him this pizza? Would he be able to tell?
Yeah, could he locate it?
Let's see if you really got skills, bro.
Yeah.
Submit this and the baby body burger from
the baby body burger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some wild
heat in there.
Food Beast updates when I was looking for trivia questions yesterday that were full of
I dropped something in the chat. That I saw last night on a poster outside of a pizza place that was closed. And this makes me uncomfortable as a concept.
Egg gondola pizza.
I don't like what's happening here.
That's not a pizza, man.
It's a kachapuri.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'm with that.
I didn't say it right. I don't think it sound. I don't know.
I think you're close enough because that is what is in the top right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dough boat.
I don't like it.
A gondola is a interesting
Why is it called
shape.
a gondola? Yeah,
because it's an Italian place. I think that's simply what it's.
Because they stole it.
It's from a place called
Big
Mama's Pizzeria or something.
This is actually Squid Game Italy, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's Squid Game Studio City. That's what it is.
Mozzarella cheese feta. I don't know if I like the mozzarella and feta combo.
That doesn't seem to go.
And then what is the pink stuff though? It looks like ham, but it's not.
Looks like ham.
Fine.
It's not labeled on the
maybe pancetta
ingredients.
Yeah, ooh, pancetta. Yeah.
Doesn't it seem like as soon as you cut it open, this thing completely falls apart?
Go. Yeah, exactly.
And
am I supposed to drink it out of there?
Is it the egg? It looks a little not cooked fully.
Yeah.
Mr. J requesting. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Well, I pushed the button. You'll get it someday.
Oh, the soundboard.
Ham.
Ham.
There it is. Ham.
Ham.
Okay. Anusian says at the airport you have 45 minutes before you board the plane.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wait at your gate or do you go 15 minutes one way to be at a lounge for 15 minutes before you have to come back?
Why am I there 45 minutes before I board?
Because he was. Actual scenario, my credit card gives me lounge access to Atlanta, but it's in the international terminal.
So you gotta walk 15 minutes, you sit there 15 minutes, and
then you walk back.
That's a no, because you're walking 30 minutes to sit for 15 minutes.
No.
I mean, if you need to get some steps in, like maybe.
Right.
If you could turn that into 10 with some swiftness, now you're speaking my language. But a 30-minute walk to sit for 15
there
minutes?
wasn't a closer lounge.
I don't mind getting steps in.
Yeah, but I'm just saying 10 minutes walk.
Yeah.
For
but I don't mind
25 minutes sitting. I'm in. Or 20 minutes walk for 25 minutes. I need to be sitting longer than
did the lounge have good food? Because some lounges have good food, some lounges don't have that good food. If the
Atlanta one, if we're talking Delta, I believe it's pretty legit.
Okay. Yeah, Delta Sky Club and Amex lounges usually do food pretty well, but
is there a coffee machine where a real life Colin Robinson can steal your energy by telling you that he hasn't been allowed to have a cappuccino in 6 months because he was in a health prison, whatever that means? Because if that's the case, I'm in.
I'm totally in there. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll walk 20 minutes to get 5 minutes of this dude talking about health prisons. But I think you just gotta stride out, man. You gotta turn that into a shorter amount of time for the walk, and then
walk faster. Yeah, can you walk faster or I power walk through there. I don't know why, but like I just like naturally feel like the need to walk fast a lot of the time because it feels like when I'm walking fast, I'm being efficient. But then often I get to places way earlier than I need to because I've walked too fast, and then I'm just sitting there wasting time. So
way more of a stroller. I know that's not going to shock anybody. I do not walk all that fast.
Well,
if I need to get somewhere, I will. But yeah.
I'm a power walker. Eden and I are both power walkers.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, your legs are so long. Like.
No, but Eden and I excel in crowd scenarios. We are cutting around people.
I'm great at like seeing the openings and everything.
Yes. It's like a
walk
game
vision
I play with myself.
My walk vision is fucking phenomenal. Yeah, I'm
awareness
seeing 3-4 steps ahead. Yeah. I probably am just posting up somewhere and just like throwing on a podcast and relaxing, whether it's a bar, whether it's just at a gate or something. I'm just zoning out most likely. I'm probably going to like a bar and just sitting there.
But the lounge has a free bar.
It does, but if we're talking 15.
Yeah.
Unless I need to but again, I don't mind getting steps in.
Yeah.
If I don't have do I have luggage with me?
Probably.
If I checked a bag, I'm absolutely doing that. If I didn't check a bag, no.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not dragging a bag around.
Okay. J Daddy Rogers, with kind of a dark angle on this question, I think you could have accomplished it a different way, but I'll ask it the way he asked it, which is, if you could only choose one nut to not be allergic to, what would it be? The other nuts kill you if you eat them. Instead of just asking us what our favorite nut is.
No, I like the framing. Of this.
Of course, you like the thrill of possibly dying.
Yes.
I would have to be peanut, right? Because like that's in the most things.
Ooh.
I mean, George Washington Carver invented like 5,000 uses for the peanut, right?
Yeah.
That was the elementary school I went to in Shasta, Little Rock, Arkansas. George Washington Carver Elementary. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anymore because it was in like this part of town that got. Anyway, the peanut.
I think that's the one. Also, isn't that like the most aggressive allergy? Is a peanut allergy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's a choice. It's not my favorite.
Yeah. Well, peanut butter.
Cashew.
Peanut
I like
butter
a walnut. Like, I like an almond. Like I like all those better. But
yeah, I'd rather have a cashew or a pistachio.
I don't like pistachios.
Have you guys ever had a spiced peanut? Like,
yes.
Like mala spiced peanuts.
I don't know what the spice was, but I've had like
they're spicy with like pepper, like not black pepper, but like red spicy peppers, Asian ones.
Yes.
Oh, God,
legit.
So good.
Legit.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just it's so obvious.
It's the convenience of it. It's the use, like the versatility.
Peanut butter.
It's in everything.
Yeah.
Oh, peanut sauce. That's right.
Yeah, peanut sauce. Yeah.
Peanut sauce noodles. That's a thing.
Mm-hmm. It's in like pad thai and shit like that, right?
Yes,
like it's,
the crushed peanuts. Mm-hmm. It's peanuts. Peanuts are. I'm sorry. That's the answer.
Yeah.
That's the correct answer.
Also, Vance, I'm allergic to what you said. I'm not even going to say it. I'm offended. Okay. Anusian wants to know, who is your first celebrity crush, and do you still have a crush on them?
Mine is, if you've been listening to the show for a long time, y'all know I used to have a thing for Supernatural, the show, right?
Oh yeah.
Jensen Ackles was my first celebrity crush when he was on Dark Angel. He had like a small minor role in Dark Angel.
I'll double down. Jessica Alba from Dark Angel.
Oh my God. Yes.
Ally. 4th of J Ally. Dark Angel.
I did not
Changing
watch Dark
lives
Angel.
with a barcode on her neck.
Yes.
Is that where that started?
You got a fucking barcode on your neck.
Yeah.
Mine was probably Kelly Kapowski.
That's
Tiffany
fair.
Amber Thiessen. Yeah. That was most likely the first one. Yeah.
Still?
For sure. Oh,
I mean, have y'all seen season 17 of Supernatural?
Yo, Jensen Ackles is looking good, dude. When he showed up on The Boys, he's looking good. Okay.
Yeah, he's aged well for a white guy. Like,
Soldier boy.
Especially for a white guy.
When Tiffany Amber Thiessen started like befriending Chef Reactions for his content, I started motherfucking that dude left and right in the DMs. So I'm like, yo, you motherfucker.
Through your veins.
Yeah, absolutely. He was both like very humbled by it and did not seem to be very understanding of my jealousy.
Wow. How dare he?
I know. Fucking no, Chef. How about that?
I think I did also have a crush on Jessica Simpson, and that one did not last. I'll tell you, that one didn't work out.
Yeah. I think that was a phase for many of us.
Is this chicken or is this fish? Chicken of the sea debacle was a step in the wrong direction, and then her career just kind of fell apart. But she had a good
book's
run.
Really good though. I'll say that her auto is very good. Very interesting.
I could see that because
she went through
that
some
family.
Shit. Oof. Her dad was a piece of work. Holy shit.
All right, we got Brusco says Jessica Rabbit. Well, she hasn't aged. You're set.
She was a bombshell. Yeah.
Then Angie said Raven Simone as a kid. That's so Raven. Chris says Wendy Cooper.
Oh, Wendy Cooper's a great call. From
Wonder Years?
Wonder Years, yeah. Wendy Cooper's a great call.
Then we got Salma Hayek still going strong. Yep, has not aged.
Yeah.
Scarlett from G.I. Joe.
Sure, absolutely.
Topanga,
absolutely.
From Boy
Met her a
Meets
couple
World.
of times, Walking Boogie.
And you guys know I used to be a big Duke fan, right? So there.
I know where this is going.
I'm sorry.
No, it's a safe space. It's a safe space.
JJ Redick was one of my first major crushes.
She's done this before.
Still?
Not anymore. But that's why I'm bringing it up.
When did it fade?
Probably when you found out he was a massive asshole.
Which was when? That's what I'm asking. What was it? What was
when
you're giving him more leeway than the average person, you know?
Probably around when he was at the Magic and there was that thing where he paid someone to have an abortion. That wasn't super.
Oh, that. Oh.
Yeah, that wasn't super attractive.
That might do it. That might do it.
That'll do it.
I mean, and it's one of those things you just can't let that stuff get out. I'm sure he's not the only person that does it, but
oh, he's definitely not.
Yeah. And so when it comes to these things, I'm get better handlers, you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. J thought you were gonna say Coach K.
Oh God, no! Come on, it was gonna be Mike Dunleavy, okay?
Yeah. Oof.
Also, weirdly, I just shut up. No, Junior. Jesus Christ, man.
I don't know which one's worse, honestly. I gotta tell you.
Also, Shavlik Randolph was in one of my dreams recently.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I could see it. I
had a major crush on Shavlik Randolph. Also,
he had an energy about him. I get it.
Yo,
yeah, that was my guy, Shavlik Randolph.
I could even see McBob, Josh McRoberts.
I didn't have a crush on
Shavlik Randolph kind of has some Skarsgård energy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
He could have been a
It
Skarsgård.
was JJ was the popular one. He was the easy one to have a crush on, but I was kind of. I wore number 42 for basketball because Shavlik Randolph wore number 42. I didn't wear number 4.
I can see that.
I picked 42. Yeah. Oh, I'm so embarrassed right now.
No, I like it. I'm
mortified.
I totally get it. I mean, you know what? Another early one for me, Rosie Perez, because a white man can't jump.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Her voice annoyed the shit out of me.
It did it for me for some reason.
That's
I feel it's either it annoys you or you're kind of
there's no middle ground.
Yeah,
there's no middle ground. And I was in. Yeah.
You can't middle ground that one. Thoughts on the Pink Ranger? I thought you were oping Pink Ranger. Was the Pink?
Oh, Pink Ranger for sure. Amy Jo Johnson? Hell yeah.
Yeah, she was hot.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably right.
Absolutely.
The Pink Ranger. Yep. For sure. Okay.
He was in a bunch of like Lifetime movies too.
I was gonna ask, did she do anything after the
He was
Power
in a
Rangers?
bunch of Lifetime movies.
Lifetime movies. I feel like once
Yeah.
you're in one, you can like ride that train for a while.
So on one of my like night walk routes, I do go by the Hallmark Media building on Ventura, and I'm like, that's where the magic happens right there. Like I kind of want to. Oh God, I want to go during the day and just try to talk to some executives. I got ideas. I got a lot of ideas.
J Daddy Rogers says, and this is the same guy who wanted to kill us with different kinds of nuts. If you had to lose 3 fingers to a firework accident, which would they be? Thumbs aren't fingers, and you can't repeat.
Why would I want to lose my thumbs?
You need the thumb. Like the whole like thing about humans having opposable thumbs is like a.
What do you mean you can't repeat?
You
like
can't,
you can't lose my pinky off
ring.
Oh,
is it 3 total?
3 total. Definitely 1 pinky.
Yeah, my right pinky could go. I guess right pinky, right middle finger, left ring finger.
Man. Yeah, we're not losing an index finger.
Because I need my left hand to be pretty much intact because I'm left-handed.
Oh.
Shit, dude. Are you going 3 off of 1 hand or
I'm going 2 off the right hand, 1 off the left.
Yeah, I think it has to be
right pinky, right middle, left ring.
I think it has to be pinky, ring, left, and then middle, right. I think I gotta go like that.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should do middle, left.
So this is my hand now.
And
and then I'm just like permanently throwing up some interesting signs.
Dang signs.
You know what? I'm going. That's what it is. I'm going every time fucking finger off the left hand except for the pinky. So I'm just shocking with my left hand.
Yeah.
At all times.
That's a good one. That's a good move.
That's the solution.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing it in fireworks. Shark accident, bro.
Yeah.
Now I'm hardcore. Now I have cred for life.
Yep. Shark was coming at you. You went to punch him.
Yes.
You went to hit him flat hand in the throat.
Yeah. When you punch a shark, that's when.
Yeah.
And by shark, I of course mean a loose seal.
Loose seal.
That's what happened to Jason Pierre-Paul, right? That's what he's kind of referring to there.
Yeah.
Jason Pierre-Paul lost like 2.5 or something. Jason, you gotta pay Jason to Pierre-Paul.
Yeah.
But I don't think Mo does. So
yeah, Mo wouldn't know. Mo wouldn't know that he was that defensive player for the New York Giants who
he was a defensive
fireworks accident. Yeah. Obviously he knows, but Mo wouldn't know
right.
that.
Wasn't completely ineffective with the lost
He was still
fingers.
like pretty solid. Yeah.
Definitely more than you would have thought. Eden, did you give us an answer on the fingers?
No, I was hoping to just slide. I was hoping y'all wouldn't know. I was just busy offering commentary on y'all's answers.
She was like, that sounds good. Yeah, that's
the mailbag move when you don't want to answer questions. You just make a lot of commentary about everyone else's
answers.
Yeah, you have a little more places to hide when there's 2 more people here.
Absolutely.
When it's just the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Okay,
well, and just like, all right, what's our next question? Like, you just gotta move on.
Wasn't there a deal or no deal?
Yeah, there was a deal or no deal, right?
Man, wasn't there a deal or no deal? Can we deal or no deal?
Like, yeah.
The jig is up. Okay.
All right. Captain Trips wants to know, what would you do with the ability to rehearse 1 perfect day until you get it right? So like Nathan Fielder rehearsal rules.
Groundhog Day. Oh, okay.
Well, it's sure. Groundhog Day meets Nathan Fielder.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have something that you would want to rehearse with paid actors and a replica of the location if that's required.
A job interview for a job that pays like $1 million a year.
Ooh. That's
like
good.
I need to nail that job interview.
Because then you've got the resources like figuring out what questions they're going to ask and what they're going to look for, so you can really, really knock them down. That's pretty good.
I would
That's too easy, though. That's a little too easy. I
would say a day where I'm going to run into a celebrity I have a crush on.
Kelly Kapowski.
Yep.
Kelly Kapowski.
Can you loop in chef reactions so we can get Fielder method actors playing chef reactions?
Oh yeah.
Maybe you're with him in this situation where
like,
you guys.
He's in town. He's gonna meet her, so and I can tag along or whatever. We're out at dinner. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
That is a good one because I am actually I'm doing VIP for the K-pop group that I also.
Oh shit!
And I'm I'm
there you
just
go. Rehearse
forget
that.
how to human.
You gotta rehearse that.
I'm not
gonna rehearse VIP because then you get to be backstage at a fake performance by actors pretending to be your favorite K-pop group. So it's basically like you're getting unlimited concerts.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Rehearse a situation. I mean, I'll just do the way he rehearsed raising a child because that was too funny.
God.
Is this a announcement, Maze?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No, but I was trying to think
way to announce.
I got some time to rehearse. You know.
Your dad did say something about timelines at the wedding.
That's true.
My dad does talk out of his ass quite a bit. Yeah.
Love you, Walter. I know you're listening.
He won trivia last night, by the way.
Did he? Hell yeah.
Nice.
He won. Also, we had a listener visiting who got second.
Oh.
And wanted to take a picture with me and my dad.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
And I think he posted on Twitter like met a celebrity last night, and also Maze was there.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
I don't even have a picture with you.
Got to
and
meet
your
a
dad.
legend last night. Also, Corn Puzzle was there. One night of bar trivia is sank or sank to us.
I'm offended because now I just remember I don't have a picture with both of you guys.
Yeah, that was one part of the wedding that probably
would have needed like a apple box or something for you to stand on.
Or my dad and I could have
Yeah,
done
can I have a resubmission from the question is I would like to redo Maze's wedding where I could get a picture with Maze and his dad.
And then we could redo the first 20 minutes of the open bar that his dad paid for.
Yes. Toast situation, perfect.
Iron Salamander says, "How was Walter's B-Day dinner?" It was great. He got the fried chicken as predicted.
Hell yeah.
And whatever.
It looks amazing. Yeah.
I would also get something else. What else did whatever I said he got as soon as he looked at the menu. And then I got a shrimp cocktail. When they say shrimp cocktail and then this shit comes out and it's jumbo prawns, does that throw you off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not expect jumbo prawns.
It should be like a prawn.
It should be a lot of like
yeah.
Dude,
I mean, they were delicious, but it was like 5.
But that's not. No, that's deceptive.
Prawns.
Yeah.
That's a jumbo prawn.
Yeah, that's not a
appetizer
shrimp cocktail.
That's
That's
not a shrimp cocktail. Yeah.
Wait, but so it was just 5 giant prawns with cocktail sauce? Is that?
Yes, correct. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was
sure, yeah.
But that was your entree? Like
no. That was my appetizer.
I was like, that doesn't feel like very much food, though. Yeah. Like a giant prawn I get is bigger than a regular.
But that also doesn't feel like a proper appetizer either.
It's like each person gets one.
I mean, I shared them, so in that sense, no. But like, if I'd eaten them all to the face, that probably would have done the job.
I guess.
I
guess if they're big, yeah, maybe.
But I got a schnitzel because I was trying to mix it up, which is actually pretty good.
Schnitzel's not bad.
Yeah,
pretty good. They did the thing.
The floor is pretty high for schnitzels, and the ceiling is too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the entree was 2 string beans and green beans that they gave everybody.
So you didn't order green beans?
I will never order green beans.
He still has
the. You still have any left? Yeah. What's the update on those?
He threw that shit away.
I not only did I throw them away, I threw them away in somebody else's trash.
Hell yeah.
I don't want people to know that it was associated with me in any way. Get this green beans
like, I need to take these
here.
Like a mile radius away from me. Like
yeah.
I just am so over green beans.
He put him on a skateboard and just rolled him down a hill in San Francisco.
Bombed down one of those giant San Francisco hills. Yeah, a little tray of green beans on a skateboard and just.
And then
hits a car. Green beans.
Hey, who threw those green beans out here?
It's like the Dan Le Batard carrot cake that he pushed off of the ledge or whatever.
Thou dost protest too much. Okay. J. Daddy Rogers wants to know what would be the Cinephobe equivalent of what George R. Martin is doing with the Winds of Winter, which is basically like working on something for a super long time, but you're never actually gonna
finish it. You have no intention of actually finishing it at this point. What was the question though?
The Cinephobe equivalent.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. I was like,
well, doing FCG.
Right. I think that's it, or like Birth of a Nation.
Right.
But what if there was one that like we started recording
and then just never
but then we never finished recording it, or I just refused to edit it.
Oh, that's so good. That's kind of funny. That's an idea.
Yeah,
that's actually really funny.
Like that. We should do that, and then we should like release the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, like a
teaser
teaser
on like an Amin pick. Like if we like, I really think, I know it's a lot of work, but at some point, like I'd like to bank a few more episodes than we have, like kind of like push through a little bit and bank a few, and or at least a few more, and then I think with one of his picks that would be super funny to do. And he doesn't listen to this, so he'll never know.
I even think like
part of it
better when it's like halfway, like just halfway through the movie, like not even like actually get into it, but then just don't release the second
and
half.
Not a clean outro either.
No, just
cut.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of.
Then we'll get 1,000 DMs.
So much engagement.
Like, I didn't finish downloading. Something's wrong with the file.
Yeah, and just
Spotify. You didn't announce the next pick. Whoa, what's the deal? Yep.
Yeah, just coming back. Never address it. It never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love.
Oh my god,
idea.
That'd be so funny.
People were so like. Eden, we had people unsubscribe from the Patreon, say they were never going to listen again because we did Maze picked this Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, I didn't pick that.
Oh, you didn't pick that? Who picked that?
Amin.
Oh, Amin picked it. Amin picked this Tyler Perry movie, and I had this wild card at my disposal. So Maze,
the one and only wild card.
The one and only wild card.
Like a chance, yeah.
And so we go into this episode and we start recording, or we start like that, and I say, yeah, I didn't watch the movie. I'm pulling the wild card. We got to watch this movie and like do the recording tomorrow. And like because of that, and so like, and people were so mad about that. Like, I watched this movie and blah, and I'm like, fucking cares? The episode is this.
Listen.
Like,
do you know what a wild card is? Do you know what that card is? It's a card you get to play in these situations.
It was such a funny bit to me, at least. I think
it's hilarious.
Maze didn't love it, but I think it was funny to a lot of people. But we had people like super upset about this, and like we're off the Patreon, off the pod forever.
Oh, allegedly. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, you take this shit way too seriously. That's crazy. That's a crazy reaction.
Who's
so
this
funny.
we?
I'm sorry, it's so funny.
Yeah. And Bresco, why couldn't you just let Maze know? Because he wanted my reaction.
Exactly, because I wanted the reaction. That's the funny part.
And also
what the card is for.
Me angrily throwing out the fucking horrible shit that I had to go through.
Yeah.
In watching that movie.
Yeah.
As the only review of that movie.
That's so funny.
It kind of is.
Yeah,
I have to agree with
that.
It's
so funny. Yes, it's so funny.
That is definitely our Winds of Winter.
Absolutely.
Because 2/3 of the notes are done. You haven't done the notes.
I'll never watch it.
You'll never watch it.
I'll never watch it.
Or it's that and it's Kangaroo Jack 2.
Right.
That's our other.
Maze is never gonna watch Kangaroo Jack 2. It was our first episode. Maze
That's like we released a rough draft.
Yeah.
Right. And not the episode. We didn't really do it because it wasn't real at that point. Didn't my mom walk in on the Ropra Maze? That does sound familiar. Yeah, I think that's right. I think my mom came in to say hi right when I was in the middle of that scene, which was, because she'll come by when I'm watching one of the movies and be like, oh yeah, like this one's not that bad, or oh this one sucks, and she's heard of none of them most of the time,
right?
But this one, I'm like, yeah, this is really bad timing, Mom. Like, I don't know if you want to be here right now for this.
And
I don't know
I
if I
know
want
what
you to be here.
happens in that scene, but Mo probably doesn't.
Mo would
Yeah,
know,
so
yeah.
Mo, if I told you that it was a ropera, which is one part opera, what do you think the R is for, Mo?
And if it's a real terrible thing to,
and if it's not something I want my mom to,
and it would start with
take
an R.
part in.
Okay.
And it's not a rap.
Maze was like, "Don't bother me while I'm vacuuming my room. Get out of here." It was a rape cross cut with an opera.
Actually, I did make I put like 2 and I added 2 and that's what I came up with. But thank you. Yes, I appreciate it. Now Mo knows, just in case there was any questions about whether Mo knew or not.
And honestly, not even the worst thing that happened in that movie.
Wow.
There was at least 2 other things that were on par, if not worse.
Oh.
Than that.
Okay.
It was one of the worst things ever chosen by a meme, and I had to watch it, and then Zach.
I never watched it once. I never even
knew instantly as soon as it was picked.
As soon as I said, "Well, here's the wild card. I'm not going to watch it, and this is how I'm going to do it.
This is the card, and I'm playing it now."
Yep.
Respect.
Okay.
Well, I'm playing it as soon as we hop on to record that episode. I'm playing it. I knew exactly what I was doing.
Not until then. Yeah, not a second before.
Yeah, not a second before. Oh, it was great.
All right. I am going to be gone next week. There will be no mailbag next week.
Yeah.
So
that's why Zach sacrificed his health to be on today.
Right. Or Zach. Everybody else, go light a firework. Keep your fingies inside the vehicle. I don't know. Eat a hot dog stuffed crust pizza.
Don't punch a shark with your hands open.
Don't do it.
Like, do it closed fist.
Closed fist. Lose your whole hand.
If you do punch a shark with your palm open, just save the pinky.
Yeah. And the thumb.
And the thumb. Well, yeah, keep the thumb tucked, but then somehow do like the Nathan Lane in the birdcage. Get that pinky way out of the way.
Way out of the way.
so you can be a shaka bro for life. And if the lightning hits the gas plant, run.
Whatever that means for you.
Whatever that means. For Eden, for Zach, I'm Maze. Happy 4th of JLI.
JLI, baby.